Hello everybody, it's the Farmsim guy here, hope you're all doing well. Today we are looking at a mod that is, from my perspective, very nostalgic, very close to my heart. I grew up on a farm where we had Claas Dominator combines in the fields as I was a kid, so this one is really close to my heart. So we are going to look today at the Claas Ford Dominator combines. Now, I'm sure a few of you will be saying, what? Blue Claas combines? That's not a thing. Somebody's just made this up. But let me take you on a little bit of a history lesson, because this is a really interesting thing that only I found out about recently, so I thought I'd share it all with you now. So way back in the early 70s, Ford contracted with Claas to build two combines. These blue combines were the 622 and the 642. And they were designed to compete against the John Deere new generation combines like the 3300 and the 6600, as well as the Gleaner E and M and the International 315 and 815s. Later in the 70s, the 622 combine was dropped and only the 642 was offered. These were running on Ford V8 engines. Now, as the 70s came to a close, the early 1980s, Ford decided to divest its sourced lines of equipment, ploughs, harrows, and things like that, and focus solely on producing tractors. Now, they did, however, need to have a full line of equipment to compete with the likes of John Deere and International Harvester, as well as Alice Chalmers. So Claas were still interested in marketing its combines in North America, and this situation led to Ford Blue Claas combines. Now, Claas of America opened its headquarters in Troy, Michigan, where the Ford tractor division was based. Claas painted their Dominators, the 76, the 96 and the 106 combines at its West German headquarters in Ford Blue and shipped them over the water. Now, the difference between the early 622 and the 624s is that the combines didn't bear the Ford name or use Ford engines. This time, the Claas name was put on the side of the combines with a large decal in front of the Claas name saying marketed through Ford dealers. Now, these Dominators, the 106 and the 96, were powered by Mercedes engines, and the 76 used a Perkins engine. Now, the need for blue Claas Dominator combines only lasted a few years. In 1986, Ford re-entered the combine market, where it purchased Sperry New Holland's hay equipment and combine line, which led to the first Ford New Holland combine harvesters. Now, Claas does remain in the North American market with a limited amount of success, I would say. Now, if you remember as well, in the late 90s, Claas teamed up with Caterpillar as well to bring the beautiful Claas Lexion harvester, which I was a huge fan of in FS19. We don't see it in FS22 yet, but maybe we'll see it in the future. But that yellow was really standout for them. Now, as I said, I'm a huge fan of Claas Dominator combines. They are intrinsically part of my childhood in farming, and I love them to bits. So it was really nice to find out all this information and to share it with you. And I must say a big thank you to toytractortimes.com and Gordy Schultz for the information that I've just shared with you there, and those fantastic images of the old brochures. So without further ado, let's jump in and have a little look at this pack. There are, in fact, 5 different headers that come with this pack. You've got 2 corn headers, a small one here, and a larger one. You've got 2 grain headers, so you've got a smaller one, as you recognise from the base game with Giants pack, and this larger one here. 3 header trailers, and at the end here, you have got the sunflower header from Capello that's been recoloured into the Ford Blue. As for the combine, you have got lots of different options here. So all your wheel brands: Trelleborg, Lizard, Nokian, Mitas, BKT, Michelin, Redstein, and Continental. And each one of those has got standard or wide tyres to choose from. Design, you've got signs on or off, which gives you your red and white hatchings that you tend to see on European models. Triangle off or on gives you your US warning triangle on the back of the combine there. You've got 2 engine setups. You've got the original 108 SL Ford or a tuned version, which gives you 20 more horsepower. Other than that, there you go. I think some of the things that are worth noticing are the extra decals that are on this and just the colour. I think he's absolutely nailed that old Ford colour. Now it's the older Ford colour, but it looks really, really good and does not look out of place. Now obviously this is the 108, which wasn't originally one of the models that was marketed through Claas in the States. They stopped at the 106, but as Mark's used the base game Claas Dominator, I see no reason why that should be an issue in this instance. Now one thing I did want to show you was this. So this header trailer is a nice header trailer, and I'll move it out of the way slightly. This works the same. This is for both the corn headers and the sunflower header. As for these two header trailers, these are for the two grain headers, so this one is for the smaller header and this for the larger one. But what I do like about this trailer is, and we'll just unfold it and use the sunflower header to hook it onto, is it rotates out like this, slides into place, and we can drop the header onto it. So there we go. Jump into the combine, roll it up like so to here, drop it off, and we jump back in the tractor and rotate it into place. And there it goes. So very nice. We like that a lot. Again, just walking around looking at the detail on these, it's really nicely done. All the extra stickers, all the extra visuals look really in place. I think it's a fantastic mod, and it just gives you a little bit more variety, especially if you want to play a little bit more authentically on your US maps. This is a great option for you to take forward. I know certainly I'm going to be having a look at finding a series that I can play this combine on, because it really, really is nice, and I think the pack is very, very nicely done. Now, currently this is available through the FS22 mods and links Discord page. Mark has looked into maybe submitting this to the mod hub and getting it released for all platforms, which I think would be a fantastic idea. So we'll see how he goes with there. No promises, but certainly he's looking into that. But if you want it for PC right away, you can head over to that Discord and get it from there. I will put a link to that in the description below. But there you go, a really, really nice pack with a lovely bit of a backstory and a bit of history to it. So there you go from me for now, the Farmsim guy. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.